Hi, superstars. It is time for science. We are on Module 2, Lesson 1. Open up your Be a Scientist notebook to page 43, and we are going to go over those vocabulary words. The first word is sun. The sun is the star closest to Earth. So the sun is the star closest to Earth. All right, this is the Earth. The Earth is the planet on which we live. So we live on planet Earth. Look how beautiful it is. Okay, this is when it is warm. Warm means somewhat hot, not cool or cold. Warm. So when it's warm outside, it's not cool or hot. It is warm. Heat. When the air feels hot. That is what heat is. When the air feels hot. Temperature. Temperature tells us how hot or cold something is, and we use this thermometer. And that tells us the temperature, how hot or cold something is. Let's watch a video about the sun throughout the day.
The sun has many important jobs to do every day. In the morning, the sun begins to give light to the earth. That's how we know that night is over and a new day has begun. It's time to get out of bed and start getting ready for school. The sun gives us light, and it also gives us heat. In the morning, we might still need our jackets because the sun is still rising in the sky. But as it moves higher in the sky, the earth gets warmer. By lunchtime, the sun is working as hard as it can, lighting the earth and keeping it warm. We might not need our jackets if we play outside for recess. How long will it stay light outside today? That depends on the season. In most places, during the spring and summer, there are many hours of daylight. But as autumn and winter approach, we don't see the sun as much, and it gets dark earlier. When the sun goes down, it gets dark outside, and we know it's time to go to sleep.
So what happened in this video? The sun appeared to come up in the morning. The sun made it lighter and warmer outside. The temperature got higher, and then the sun appeared to go down at night. What does the sun do for us each day? The sun gives us light and makes us warm. What do you think the sun does for Earth? The sun gives Earth light and warms the Earth's surface. Turn to page 43 in your Be a Scientist notebook. We went over our vocabulary words. So circle 2 of the words and use the new words. So there's earth, heat, sun, temperature, and warm. You're going to draw a picture about what you learned. You watched the video about the sun coming up in the morning, going high in the sky, and then setting and going down at night. I want you to draw something that shows how daily activities are affected by the sun's position in the sky. So remember, when the sun rises in the morning, you can look back at the video and see what happens. So it gives us light. Remember, you still might have to wear a jacket Because the sun is rising and it still didn't warm up the earth too much. So as the sun gets higher in the sky, it's warming the earth more and it's starting to get warm. So I want you to draw a picture showing me how your daily activities are affected by the sun's position in the sky. Make sure you have your first and last name on your paper and the date. All right, let's listen to this short story. It's called Earth and the Sun. So can you point out where the sun is? Let me get my little pen. Did you point to this right here? That is the sun. And where's the earth? This is the earth. That is correct. Now, I want you to understand that the sun is much, much bigger than Earth, even though in this picture, the Earth looks larger, but the sun is much, much bigger. Okay, so these pictures are not showing the accurate size, but just know that the Earth is smaller. The sun is much, much bigger. Okay, let's listen to this story or this informational text.
Earth and the Sun. Earth, Sun, and temperature. Earth is where we live. The Sun is a star. It is the star closest to Earth. It is much bigger than Earth. Earth looks large in this picture, but it is much smaller than the Sun. The Sun gives off light and heat. Heat from the Sun keeps Earth at a temperature that is good for living things. Temperature is how hot or cold something is. The Sun looks like an orange ball. Earth travels around the Sun once every year.
All right, so let's look at this picture right here. So the Earth is right here. And this is showing the Earth going around this sun. So it takes 1 year for the Earth to go all the way around the sun. Okay. All right, let's continue listening.
The sun warms. Some days you feel warm when you are outside. The temperature is not too hot or too cold. The air feels good. You can do fun things outdoors on a warm, sunny day. Remember to put on sunscreen. Sunlight makes the air feel warm. Warm days are often sunny days. The sun heats. On some days, sunlight makes the air feel very hot. Too much heat for many days can be a problem. Too much heat from the sun can hurt the ground, plants, and animals. Many things can be used to make up for some of that heat.
So what does the sun give off? It gives off light and heat. What is the sun again? Do you remember? It is a star. The sun is a star. How often does Earth travel around the sun? Do you remember? Once a year. All right, let's turn to page 44 in your Be a Scientist notebook. Okay, make sure you put your first and last name at the top. It says, draw how Earth goes around the sun. Remember in the story that we read, it shows how the Earth goes around the sun. The sun is in the middle and the Earth goes around it. So you're going to draw a picture. You're going to make the sun in the middle and then you're going to make the smaller Earth going around it. Okay, I want you to remember that the sun gives light and heat to Earth, and the sun makes the Earth go around once a year. All right, superstars, you're doing an awesome job. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.